Hi, I'm Katie. I've been surrounded with vintage goodies most of my life, but just in the last 10 years, I've figured out just how much delight I get from having it in my home and looking at it for other people. Come along as I share my shopping adventures at thrift stores, estate sales, and sometimes even along the curb. I will also be showing some of my decorating projects that I've completed and how I have chosen to add vintage to my home for a modern granny chic look. I hope you will find joy along the way as we reawaken vintage. So here is the before video of my yard, or maybe we say the work in progress video. So I love to garden, love to be outside, but with the physical issues I've had with my neck, that has not really happened. But surgery is in 2 weeks. Probably by the time you're watching this video, we will be done with it. But I thought I would show you, because obviously I'll be showing you all the hopefully amazing things that come out of this transformation, but there is always the before, so we have to be real around here. So, patio cover. You know, people, at least in California, these are pretty popular things to have. We thought, well, we'll just have our patio cover repainted. No big deal. Well, come to find out, the 1x1s, which are the pieces of board that go at the very top, many of them were rotten or getting rotten. So now what was supposed to be a really easy project that was going to take one day, people, one day, we now have much more work. And what I'm concerned about is, as he was taking off these old boards, you can see some of the damage that has been done. So I'm hoping he's going to be able to fix those without having to buy more of those, but we'll see. So a few of them, you'll see what it's going to look like when it's all done. It'll provide more shade. So the painters will come back out after the carpenter finishes this up. And yeah, we'll have a yard. But again, the craziness beforehand. So all the goodies, which I will be showing you eventually on my patio, are now all in the backyard, all jumbled and not making any sense. This is the area that I will be working on the most. It has taken a while and we're still trying to work it out. It has red bark, which I know a lot of people use for ground cover, but it is getting, as it ages, it gets discolored. And so I have a crazy idea of something I'm going to possibly do, and that is we're going to take all this bark off. We have this weed blocker that you put down as well. It did okay. It did pretty good. We're going to take all that down, and I have found a particular ground cover that you use with seed, meaning you start it with seed. But the process is taking all this stuff off, making sure the ground's nice and level and not tilled with a machine, just with a rake or something, and then grass seed down, then topsoil down, and then lots of watering. So that is my project in the next couple of weeks. And so then we'll have a full tour of what I'm hoping will be my nice backyard that I will be able to sit and relax in. We'll from this part, this is the first part of the video, and then from there you'll get to see some of the vintage goodies that I have out here in the yard and how I've incorporated them and tried to save some money. So just keep watching, as the next part is going to be the after review. Thanks, guys. So here I am with an update video. So the big noticeable difference is I now have some ground cover. I will show you in a minute what I bought. It has not filled in every space, mainly because of our naughty cats that like to jump over. You'll see what we did. We bought temporary fencing, mainly for the dog, because we have a little puppy, Betty White, that likes to dig in the dirt. But the cats jump right over it. You can see that section right there. But overall, I'm happy. It's better than the bark that we had. It definitely adds some color. Because I haven't been in and over this fence in a while, there are some weeds that I need to pull. But overall, so again, I'll show you. This is where the cats love to be the most. And so there is hardly any ground cover here, but I love how it goes. Oh, there's my shadow. I love how it goes in between the rocks. You can see maybe very closely the little blue seeds there that aren't under some dirt. So still have quite a bit that we need to work on, but overall I'm pretty happy. So let me show you what it is that I purchased. My messy tool. So this is what I got. Dichondra seed. This I got from Home Depot, but you can get it on Amazon as well. It works pretty well. This is to use it as a lawn or low ground cover. So it worked pretty good. One last thing before we go, I have to show you my sweet potato plant. Just yesterday, I finally took it out of its little jar because it was getting so big that the roots were going to be so big I couldn't pull it out of the jar. So I've got it in a nice pot here. I'll probably put it someplace else so it can be enjoyed. But really simple way to have a really pretty plant with good old sweet potato. Right, bye for now, guys.